And um, I think some of the main things that people miss out on is self-awareness, and that's a tough one. That's a tough one because people show up and they've all got their own levels. We all come in with how we grew up, how we've navigated life, and we're not supposed to be each other's therapists. But calling out emotional intelligence, self-awareness being a key part of emotional intelligence, of because it's very hard to build culture with someone who's not willing to examine and doesn't have the capacity to understand why they do what they do, because it gets so much harder to change behavior. Because even if they change it on the surface, if their brain is mapped to something and belief system, it's going to show, like maybe I remember I always think of the leader who I said at one point of like, yeah, I think there's some issue between us. And I'd love to work that through a little bit. And I've noticed like in the meetings, you show up differently with me than you show up with others. And so because she heard meetings, the next meeting, she was making eye contact with me and she was doing all this stuff. And it was this very surface stuff. And, technically it was like, well, this is what I asked for, so I should be happy. But the minute the meeting was done, it was like, okay, I'm back in the hallway and it feels exactly the same way. And that felt pretty performative or weird or whatever it was because it was from the outside in. And I just think that if you don't have people who are willing to go or able to go, oh, this is how I think, this is how I operate, and do I want to think differently? It's really hard to build an authentic culture.